Time moves in one direction, memory another. We are that strange species that constructs artifacts intended to counter the natural flow of forgetting. The future is there, looking back at us, trying to make sense of the fiction we will have become. You can't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. I think that technologies are morally neutral until we apply them. It's only when we use them for good or for evil that they become good or evil. Language is to the mind more than light is to the eye. We see in order to move, we move in order to see. I think I'd probably tell you that it's easier to desire and pursue the attention of tens of millions of total strangers than it is to accept the love and loyalty of the people closest to us. It's impossible to move, to live, to operate at any level without leaving traces, bits, seemingly meaningless fragments of personal information. I do not think an enormous permanent underclass is a very good thing to have if you're attempting to operate something that at least pretends sometimes to be a democracy. When you want to know how things really work, study them when they're coming apart. When the past is always with you, it may as well be present, and if it is present, it will be future as well. We have sealed ourselves away behind our money, growing inward, generating a seamless universe of self. That's something that tends to happen with new technologies generally. The most interesting applications turn up on a battlefield, or in a gallery. Fiction is an illusion wrought with many small, conventionally symbolic marks, triggering visions in the minds of others. Stability is the beginning of the end. We only walk by continually beginning to fall forward. I don't think nostalgia is a healthy modality. But nostalgia and a sense of history are not the same thing. Nostalgia is a dysfunction of the historical impulse, or a corruption of the historical impulse. The street finds its own uses for things. I'm always interested in the spooky repurposing of everyday things. Science fiction writers aren't fortune tellers. Fortune tellers are fakes. I think the least important thing about science fiction for me is its predictive capacity. Sometimes, I feel like a time traveler, 'cause the only way that we can really travel in time is just to get older. I don't begin a novel with a shopping list. The novel becomes my shopping list as I write it. A book exists at the intersection of the author's subconscious and the reader's response. Stand high long enough and your lightning will come. My problem is that all things are increasingly interesting to me. The future has already arrived. It's just not evenly distributed yet. I don't have to write about the future. For most people, the present is enough like the future to be pretty scary. People who feel safer with a gun than with guaranteed medical insurance don't yet have a fully adult concept of scary.